Welcome back. In this chapter, we'll talk about how the rest of the internet fares against social media and how you should use all of them together in blended marketing strategies. It seems like a larger-than-life concept. The internet is enormous. There are countless websites out there and countless places to find your target audience. There's no way of knowing where your potential customers spend their time online. We know who they are, how much money they make, what type of content they consume, and where they live, but we have no idea what sites they could decide to visit today. How on earth could we possibly know where to place our content if we can't narrow down what sites or apps those people could be using? Have no fear. There's an answer for that too. Unlike social media ad campaigns, when you target your audience all over the rest of the internet, you won't be focusing on placing ads on those platforms specifically. You'll focus on the consumer and their relation to your buyer persona. When I want to run an ad for my motorcycle dealership client, I'm not only going to buy ad space on websites about motorcycles. Users who are interested in motorcycles aren't just interested in motorcycles. They have a complex set of interests and characteristics that place them in many different audiences. Being a motorcycle lover remains the piece of them that we want to attach ourselves to as the advertiser, but that doesn't mean motorcycle-related sites are the only places we can reach that audience. They have other interests and behaviors also. So instead of trying to guess where they're going to be, I'm going to follow them. I'm going to buy ads for motorcycle lovers regardless which sites or apps they're using. I'm going to expand the possibilities and lengthen the list of potential sites and apps that my ads can run on by focusing on putting ads in front of that user, not necessarily any specific website related to my product. Now, it's interesting because when you think about it, two people could be on the same page of the same website at exactly the same moment and see two completely different sets of ads on that page because those two people belong to two different audiences. They're being targeted by different messages because of who they are, where they are, and what they're interested in. They embody two separate buyer personas. The internet is way too vast for us to guess where our audience will be effectively. So we go straight to the user, wherever they are, through targeting them. We talked about how targeting works a little bit in Chapter 4. The differentiator between the rest of the internet and social media is platform exclusivity. Social media ads live within the walls of their platforms and cannot venture outside them, and vice versa. Remember, if you're only running Facebook ads and nothing else, you can only reach your customer while they're active on Facebook. Once they close the app and go somewhere else on the internet, you can't reach them anymore. The opposite is true too. If you're running your ad campaigns all over the internet except social media, you'll miss the social media crowd. The best practice is to do a mixture of both. Saturate all online marketplaces with your content so you can reach your potential buyer everywhere they could possibly be. That's how you position yourself to achieve that top-of-mind awareness and start to escort your buyers down the funnel. Now that we know the best way to position ourselves strategically with effective frequency, let's talk about messaging. In the next chapter, we'll talk about why video is the king of content. Video speaks to potential buyers the way that radio, print, and static images never could. Join me in the next chapter as we dive into the details. We'll see you there.